Hello everyone. Today I want to share something very important with you. It's about the dilemma of whether we should keep giving money to our adult children, and when we should stop helping them financially. Have you ever experienced this? Our generation wants to do anything for our children. But at some point, we start wondering, is my continuous help really good for my children? Today, let's talk honestly about this issue. Let me start with my friend Kim Soon-ja's story. Soon-ya was troubled because her 35-year-old son kept asking for 2 million won monthly allowance even after marriage. At first, she thought he hasn't settled down yet, but after 5 years, it threatened even her retirement funds. What's important here is boundaries. There should be appropriate limits even to love and help. Unconditional support can sometimes harm children's independence. According to a U.S. study, 85% of parents who provide excessive financial support to adult children face setbacks in their retirement planning. So how should we create healthy boundaries? First is setting clear standards. Decide in advance until when, how much, and under what conditions you'll help. For example, specific standards like support 500,000 won monthly for only 2 years after marriage. Second is gradual independence guidance. Rather than suddenly cutting all support, gradually reduce it while helping children develop their ability to solve problems independently. What's important here is honest conversation with your children. You need to have realistic talks about parents also needing retirement preparation. You're wondering how to actually bring this up, right? Try saying this: my daughter, mom and dad are getting older now and need to take care of our health and prepare for retirement. We've helped a lot so far, but now seems to be the time for you to live independently. Of course, if there's a real emergency, we'll help. But it's time for you to take responsibility for daily living expenses. What most parents struggle with most when setting these boundaries is guilt. Thoughts like, am I being too selfish, or what if my child suffers? Keep them giving, but remember, true love sometimes requires firmness. For your children's real growth, you need to give them opportunities to solve problems themselves. Let me share the success story of Mr. and Mrs. Park Young-hee. They demanded economic independence from their son 3 years ago. Initially, their son resisted strongly, but seeing his parents' consistent attitude, he eventually started a side business. Now he's financially independent and even expresses gratitude to his parents. The Parks were able to take their dream European trip with that money. Of course, there are real emergency situations or exceptional cases, like when children suddenly lose their jobs or need medical expenses due to illness. What should you do in such cases? Help, but set clear conditions and deadlines. Like 6 months of living expense support only, or we'll help with medical costs, but you must become independent again after recovery. Finally, the most important thing is taking care of yourselves. Sacrificing everything for your children isn't true love. Your children can only truly feel at ease when you're healthy and happy. Only when your retirement is secure can you avoid being an economic burden to your children. Everyone, was today's discussion helpful? Setting financial boundaries with adult children isn't easy, but it's necessary. True love sometimes requires the courage to say no. I hope you can build healthy relationships where both you and your children can be happy and grow independently. In the next video, we'll discuss helping with grandchildren's childcare. What's the appropriate limit? Don't forget to subscribe and like.